Which of the following is considered a potentially hazardous, TCS, food? A. Dried pasta. B. Raw carrots. C. Cooked rice. D. Unopened canned beans. Answer: C. Cooked rice is a TCS food because it can support the rapid growth of pathogens if not properly stored. What is the minimum internal cooking temperature for poultry, including ground poultry? A. 135 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 145 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 155 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer: D. Poultry must reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure pathogens are destroyed. Food must be cooled from 135 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit within how many hours? A. 4 hours. B. 2 hours. C. 6 hours. D. 1 hour. Answer: B. Food must be cooled from 135 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit within 2 hours, then to 41 degrees Fahrenheit within the next 4 hours. What is the safest way to thaw frozen meat? A. On the kitchen counter. B. Under warm running water. C. In the refrigerator. D. In direct sunlight. Answer: C. The safest method is to thaw in the refrigerator, maintaining food at or below 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Which of the following is an acceptable method to prevent cross-contamination? A. Using the same gloves for raw and ready-to-eat foods. B. Storing raw chicken above vegetables. C. Using color-coded cutting boards. D. Washing hands once a shift. Answer: C. Color-coded cutting boards help separate food types and prevent cross-contamination. When must food workers wash their hands? A. Only before their shift. B. Only after handling trash. C. After touching their hair or face. D. Once every 2 hours. Answer: C. Hands must be washed after touching any part of the body, especially the face or hair. What is the correct way to store chemicals in a restaurant? A. On the prep table. B. With food supplies. C. On a shelf above food. D. In a designated area away from food. Answer: D. Chemicals must be stored separately and away from food to prevent contamination. Gloves must be changed when A. They look slightly wrinkled. B. Switching between raw and ready-to-eat foods. C. Every 4 hours regardless of task. D. Before entering the kitchen. Answer: B. To prevent cross-contamination, gloves must be changed when switching food types. What is the correct hot holding temperature for cooked foods? A. 130 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 140 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 135 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer: C. Cooked foods must be held hot at 135 degrees Fahrenheit or above to remain safe. Cold foods must be held at or below what temperature? A. 45 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 41 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 38 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer: B. 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below is the maximum safe cold holding temperature. Which symptom requires a food worker to be excluded from the facility? A. Sneezing. B. Sore throat. C. Diarrhea. D. Headache. Answer: C. Diarrhea may indicate a contagious illness and workers must be excluded until cleared. What is the purpose of a food thermometer? A. To test surface temperatures. B. To ensure proper food coloring. C. To check food for safe internal temperatures. D. To measure ambient kitchen temperature. Answer: C. Thermometers verify that food has reached safe cooking or holding temperatures. What type of jewelry may a food handler legally wear? A. A necklace. B. A medical alert bracelet. C. A plain metal ring. D. A smartwatch. Answer: C. Only a plain band ring is permitted, other items pose contamination risks. After how many hours must in-use utensils be cleaned and sanitized? A. Every 6 hours. B. Every 2 hours. C. Every 4 hours. D. Once per shift. Answer: C. Utensils in constant use must be cleaned and sanitized every 4 hours. What is the correct order to store foods in a refrigerator, top to bottom? A. Ground beef, lettuce, cooked chicken, raw fish. B. Raw seafood, raw poultry, raw beef, ready-to-eat foods. C. Ready-to-eat foods, raw seafood, raw beef, raw poultry. D. Raw poultry, cooked foods, ready-to-eat foods, raw seafood. Answer: C. Foods are stored based on minimum internal cooking temperatures, ready-to-eat foods go on top. What is the minimum time hand washing should last? A. 10 seconds. B. 5 seconds. C. 20 seconds. D. 30 seconds. Answer: C. Hands should be washed for at least 20 seconds using soap and warm water. What is the primary goal of HACCP, Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point? A. Reducing employee turnover. B. Controlling physical layout. C. Identifying and controlling food safety hazards. D. Documenting customer complaints. Answer: C. HACCP is a proactive system to ensure food safety by identifying critical control points. What should a food handler do after using a mop and bucket? A. Return to food prep immediately. B. Rinse the mop in the sink. C. Wash hands before returning to work. D. Place mop on prep table to dry. Answer: C. After cleaning tasks, hands must be washed before handling food again. Why are time and temperature control essential in food safety? A. They help food look fresher. B. They prevent loss of nutrients. C. They stop pathogen growth. D. They maintain kitchen layout. Answer: C. Controlling time and temperature reduces the risk of bacteria multiplying. What is the first step in cleaning and sanitizing a food contact surface? A. Rinse with cold water. B. Sanitize immediately. C. Scrape or remove food debris. D. Air dry the surface. Answer: C. Cleaning starts with removing visible food debris before washing. How should ready-to-eat foods be handled to reduce contamination risk? A. With bare hands. B. Using clean and sanitized utensils or gloves. C. Only by supervisors. D. After soaking in sanitizer. Answer: B. RTE foods must be handled with utensils, deli paper, or gloves. If a food worker has an infected wound on their hand, what is the requirement? A. Cover it with a napkin. B. Wear a single glove. C. Cover with a bandage and glove. D. No action required. Answer: C. A wound must be covered with a bandage and a single-use glove. Which activity is not allowed in food prep areas? A. Drinking from a sealed cup. B. Chewing gum. C. Wearing an apron. D. Using a hairnet. Answer B. Eating, drinking, smoking, or chewing gum in prep areas is prohibited. What type of sanitizer concentration is acceptable for food contact surfaces? A. Any amount is fine. B. Excessively strong to kill germs. C. As specified by local health code. D. Enough to smell the chemical. Answer C. Sanitizer must be mixed and tested according to local regulatory guidelines. What should a food worker do if they see a pest in the kitchen? A. Ignore it. B. Spray pesticide themselves. C. Notify a manager immediately. D. Take a photo and leave it alone. Answer C. Pest sightings must be reported to management for professional control measures.